TGI Friday, baby, what's going on? Dang, so much to do in so little time, man. Real talk, this shit is crazy, man. I got late call-outs. I'm behind schedule, but I gotta get on for y'all at 6 o'clock, man. Pacific time, 9 Eastern. I gotta make that my business, man. Make that happen, man. Give me a minute, guys. I'm just, trying to get more people involved. Yeah, what's going on, baby? Suge Knight in the building as always. Yo, shit is crazy, man. I'm so backed up, last minute call outs. Man, I needed another hour to prepare for this show, man. Maurice, what's going on, baby? Salute, baby, salute. I see you tapping in, dog. Much appreciated, man. Suge Knight, you always tapping in, so you already know what it is. You've been tapping in for like 5 years, dog. Much appreciated, man. Yeah, let me put this back down and wait till more people tap in, give my message of the day, then we can start the show. I got my man coming in last minute, and hopefully I can get him in because I always have issues getting him in on the show, something with his phone, so I'm hoping that I can pull that off because we had a late call out. Yeah, Suge, man, everything is everything, man. You already know, no cap, baby. Everything, man. Yeah, let more people jump in the building, man. I'm just going to sit here calmly, no rush. TGI Friday. You know what I mean? You got the Boston Celtics trying to make an incredible comeback. Yo, X, I see you. It says that I could bring you in. Let's hope that works. Stay there, and I'm going to call you in about 8 minutes. Just stay tuned, my brother. Stay tuned. Yeah, man. Celtics trying to, make the last run of being down 3-0 since the Boston Red Sox. Never been done in the NBA. In baseball, the Boston Red Sox did it to my New York Yankees. Steve Levine in the building. I said Boston in 7. But if you watch the show, I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking because I go by what I'm seeing. But I call Boston in 7, Denver in 6, Denver 1 and 4, still a win. But I'll give y'all what I'm thinking on the Boston series that it's not going to be what you guys are thinking. I guarantee you that. Yeah, let me wait a few more guys, then we're going to get the message of the day. Then we're going to start the show, man. Busy, man. Damn, I wish I had another hour, man. I'm here doing everything last minute, running errands, running around with wifey, got here, had to take a shower, all that. Ain't no excuses. I'm here, and I'm ready to rumble, man. That's what the fuck it is, man. Who else we got in the building? All right, so, I'm going to get a message of the day. We don't have as many as I want. You said the Yankee fans is hurt. I think they down like 2-0. Last I looked, Soto went deep. I don't know. It could be a different score. I don't got that game. I got the Atlanta Brave game. Give me a minute, guys. Let me see what happened over here. We got time today. Yeah, I got the Brave versus the Phillies. Basically, Benny Bellotto in the building. I see you, baby, a.k.a. Sinbad. Okay, guys, this is for people, right? The guys that always looking out for others. So if you're the guy that you always looking out for your friends, this is for you. If you're the guy that you always asking your friends for shit, this ain't for you. So you know who y'all are. Y'all should know the difference. There's a lot you can tell who's your man or not by asking them one simple question. Just one simple question. That's all you got to tell them. And the question is, all you got to do is call that dude that always asks you for shit. Just tell him, yo, homie, what's good, baby? Yo, I need a favor. And you see how motherfucking quiet it get. You can hear a motherfucking pin drop, it gets so quiet. Y'all don't believe me? Try that shit. These are for the people that normally do the favors instead of, asking for favors. Just tell a motherfucker. You call him on the phone randomly, like, yo, Erroll, what up, Erroll? Yo, Erroll, man, I need a favor. And you see how quiet that motherfucking get. And these are the guys I keep trying to tell y'all, you don't need to be affiliated with these guys. Because it ain't all about money. I'm all about effort as a friend. I know who got cream and who don't got the cream. So who don't got the cream, I'm not going to ask them for cream. I'll ask them to do me other shit that takes physical form to do, not financial. Because in reality, you know, I understand friends are friends. I get it. I understand you can't count favors. I get it. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's only right that both sides look out for each other. If I'm right or wrong, it shouldn't be a one-side street or a one-way street. Just ask the motherfucker that always asks you for a favor. I need a favor. And you see how motherfucking quiet they get on the phone when you ask them that. And with that, let's start the show, man. Al Yo Sports, baby. Raw truth. Wish I had more time, goddammit. This day went too fucking fast, man. But it's alright, though. I had a call out. I got my man X. Hopefully I can get him in. X gonna hold it down, B. Real talk. X gonna hold it down, man. Sure, you know I speak nothing but the truth, dog. You know I speak nothing but the truth. I don't cap. Ain't no capping with me, dog. I keep it all the way 100. I get fucked up. That's exactly the story you get. You ain't gonna get it. Shit up, when this ain't up. No, nigga. It is what it is, man. And with that, let's start the show, man. Let me take these off. Y'all needed to get up. Y'all needed to get the temperature a little up, man. Like I said, I wish I had another hour, man. I was backed up on everything, man. So you got the message of the day. I don't need to repeat myself. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York, Nueva York. Shout out to my man Sam the Man, M Studios. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. They got a show tonight at the Palms about 8 o'clock. If you go to the Palms, if you in Vegas, you can see Tone Loc, Vanilla Ice, Tretch. If you into the old school cats, they got a lot of gas in their tank. If you a young cat and you ain't into that, then it might not be for you. If you're an older cat like myself, that might be a little spot to go for a couple hours because it's going to be popping at the Palms tonight. Shout out to I Love Money Apparel, to my man, the Unquestionable Devil God, Mech One Beats, Bishop Beats, open sessions and giveaways. Like I always tell y'all, the more, the merrier. Okay, let's start the show. We're going to start with our Vegas Knights. Up 3-0 the other night to the Dallas Stars. Could have closed out the series, went to the OT. Stars stole the OT, won 3-2. Now the series comes back to Vegas. Vegas up 3-1 at the T-Mobile Arena tomorrow. I'm telling you, the Dallas Stars are not getting out of there alive. It's going to be rocking at the T-Mobile. You ever been there, you know how it is. And if you never been there, you better find a way how to get there if you from Las Vegas. Because the T-Mobile be rocking. I was there. Hockey's my least liked sport. And I had crazy fun. I ain't even really care about the game. I mean, chicken wings here, all kind of music. People loud, people yelling. I mean, that shit was dope in there, my man. I got to use Noriega's word. That's an old word, but dope. Yeah, I had to bring it back. I didn't say that the other day. I was laughing. I ain't even know motherfuckers use that word no more. But that shit was dope in there. And y'all need to go to the T-Mobile. And I think the Vegas Knights close it out tomorrow against the Dallas Stars and end up going to the Stanley Cup. Other news. 1 week after being caught up by the New York Mets, veteran catcher Gary Sanchez was designated for assignment on Thursday. In other words, they let him go, they cut him. Now I got to talk about Gary. I remember Gary's first year with the New York Yankees. Gary Sanchez was nice. His first year, he hit over 300. He was captain double. I mean, this guy was a monster. And this is why I tell you guys, you could be on top and fall down right before you know it. That's why you got to be humble, man. And even being humble, that can happen. But at least being humble is an easier transition than you running your mouth and you go top to bottom like Adrian Broner. Broner, it's to the point where motherfuckers is all laughing at Broner. And Broner was at the top. Broner was on Mayweather level one time. I remember they were talking Mayweather. And he been getting clowned around his last 5, 6 fights. I don't even know if he's still boxing. Moral of the story, you got to be humble. Other news. The Arizona Cardinals released wideout DeAndre Hopkins on Friday. D-Hop was due 30 M's. And I told my man it was a cap move. He said, nah, it's something personal. Felix, it's a cap move because the first thing they said, they saved 8.6 in the cap. Instead of getting hit, they saved it. So this was all a money move. Arizona feels they can't win with him, so do without him. So now they don't have to give him his 30 M's, and he could go elsewhere and try to get that money. And if I'm the New York Football Jets, I'm calling D-Hop for his services because you put D-Hop with A-Rod, woo! The Jets right now is already real. See, I got the black and green shits. They got the black and green joint, but I'm not a Jet fan. But if you get hot over there with already what they got over there, because the Jets is loaded defensively, offensively, running back, you get D-Hop over there, you really trying to win the Super Bowl now. Other news. Cincinnati Reds placed first baseman outfielder Will Myers on a 10-day injury list for kidney stones. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, because that's not really news, but I had kidney stones. That shit almost took me out in the mall, worked with my mom's, man. My mom's picture hanging right there. I was on the floor. I ain't know what the fuck was wrong with me. It felt like a knife, like this much of a knife was right under my ribs. Like, and it just, the pain wouldn't go away. And there was no way for me to fight it because it was in the weakest spot in my body. Moral of the story, kidney stones is no joke. So this is why I bring this up. If you got kidney stones, take care of that shit. Because I'm telling you, that shit almost took me out. I went to the hospital. My whole eye was bloody red. You couldn't even see the black of my eye. Everything was red. You know what I mean? Something happened in there with that kidney stone. So just if you get kidney stones, go take care of it quick. Don't play with kidney stones. X, where you at? Let's get this party started, man. Try to get my man X in the building. Gregory Drake in the building. What's up, OG? Everybody in the building. What's up, man? Yeah, the Braves doing their thing, Greg. I'm going to tell you right now. Braves can only beat themselves. The Braves are stacked top to bottom. RC is back. Albies is back. Them guys is no effing joke. Acuna is back. Them guys is no fucking joke, man. The Braves got the team to win it all. They can only beat themselves. Let me see if I get my man in here. Give me a minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. I seen his name here earlier. It's going to be a difficult task to get him in. I called him last minute. My other man couldn't make it. Personal reasons. Okay, let's see. Let's hope. Let's hope. X, what up, baby?
What's up, brother?
You can hear me?
I can hear you clear.
Yo, I appreciate you popping up last minute. I'm going to ask you for one favor. I know you're trying to hide that you ain't take a haircut, but I need you to move back a little bit.
There you
Don't
go,
worry
brother.
about the Wolfman shit. You always been a Wolfman. I like that. And you represented too. So you know what? I'm going to trim it down with the jokes since you represented, my dude.
My barber went out of town, brother, so I got to wait another week.
Okay, I'm going to give you that. Every time I get you on the show, it's a different story. But listen, at the end of the day, you X-Man the hater, and you know I got to get at you. Because every post I put up, you fucking hating. So I got to get at you. Okay, X-Man, real quick, I want to ask you first, how you and the family, and then we start the show, dog.
Everybody's good, brother. Parents are good. My sons are good. Everybody's doing good. God is good, brother.
Okay, that's good to hear, because I know the last time you told me you was going through some stuff. So, you know, God bless you, and things are getting better. That's always a great thing, my brother. Yes, now we're going to get to the topic at hand. I heard you laughing when I posted that LeBron James has a big chance of landing with the New York Knicks. I don't know where that came from. I can't even see that. And as much as I get on Queen James, I'll be the first to tell you I have no problem with him coming to New York. If it can help us get to another level, why fucking not?
Now, I'm not saying I'm a King James fan. No. But I don't mind him helping us get to another level. Now, I want to hear your take since you were laughing.
I'm not a Princess James fan either. Don't get me wrong. I give the man his props. Great player, one of the top 10 greatest of all time. But I'm not a Prince James fan. Let's just get that straight. As far as I'm concerned, these are delusional Knicks fans, because that's what they really are. Delusional Knicks fans thinking he's going to come to New York for 2 years, get us in a championship race. Not going to happen. The Knicks don't have enough for him to come here yet. Number one.
Hold on. I got to freeze you there. I got to pause you.
Sure.
They got as much as LA got, and he got them to the conference finals. The Knicks got the same, and LA got maybe no Anthony Davis, but they got other guys that are basically.
He got the Lakers there. I mean, he didn't. He had help from Anthony Davis. The Knicks don't have. The Knicks don't have an Anthony Davis. They don't have a Giannis. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. LeBron is 38 years old. He can't carry a team like he could 5-6 years ago. He's not that type of player anymore.
All the Knicks lead is a leader. You see, the Knicks are strong. Yeah. They hustle. They went 4-2 against the Heat. They beat Cleveland convincingly. We just need a 1. And I know LeBron's a little old. He's more of a 2 now because he's 38. But he could be our 1 and teach Randall and these guys how to really play.
First of all, I don't think Julius Randle's going to be a Knick after the playoffs,
you know what?
after this season.
But I think you're right, too. I think they done with it.
Yeah,
he gave up.
I don't think he's going
to. Gave up.
Julius Randle, and I've said this always, Julius Randle is not a number 1 guy. Julius Randle is better. He's better as a number 2 or number 3 guy, a role player. That's what he is.
And he's good at that. That's what people
he's very good at that.
They think because he's suffering as a 1 that he ain't got no game. No. He's not a number 1. Unfortunately, he has to take the number 1 spot because you got 22-year-old R.J. Barrett who's still a baby. Don't know what to do, really. Yeah. And Brunson now is the
Brunson balled out. I give it to him. Brunson balled out. I didn't like the signing at first, but Brunson balled out. And then,
$100 million for 4 years. That's a steal right now.
Yeah, it's a steal right now.
Think about this. CP3's making $40 million. CP3's making $40 million. Brunson's making 25. Brunson way better year than CP3. Now I know people might go now, but CP3 did it for years. I get it.
CP3 did exactly what CP3 does every year. He gets hurt at the worst time of the season
when they need him most,
which is the playoffs.
When they need him most.
Exactly.
That's why he ain't got no jewelry.
Exactly.
He got State Farm commercials. He got the bag, but he can't get no jewelry.
Can't get the jewelry. He's always hurt.
So you don't see at all.
I don't see
the LeBron talk happening. You don't see it at all.
I don't see LeBron coming to New York. First of all, he's coming back next year to the Lakers. He's not leaving $47 million on the table. I don't care how much money he's made throughout his career. He's not leaving that on the table.
I know, but X, I told you earlier, if the Knicks give him a 2-year, $100 million like the Mets did Verlander, that's more than 47.
Well, let me ask you something. Does Verlander have a kid in the minors that's about to come up to the majors and he wants to play with him?
Yeah, but LA ain't a definite team he's going to land with.
This is why I said LeBron's coming back next year, play with LA. Then he's going to be a free agent. He's going to wait to see who drafts his son, Bronny.
So
that's where he will go.
Do that. Do a 1 year with a 1 year option and do the same shit.
I mean, you could do that too. I mean,
and the Knicks I keep it 100. If the Knicks let Randall go, the Knicks will fuck around, give LeBron. I know this sounds crazy, but like 55, 60 M's for 1 year. Just to give it a shot, dog. Just to try to get a chip.
I could see that. 55 for 1 year.
1 year.
I could see that.
Just, you know what? Let's try 1 year with the King, and whatever happens, happens.
But his whole thing is now playing with Bronny. That's what he wants to. He wants to play with his son.
Yeah, but he can play with him on that option year, league, wherever Bronny lands, go over there and fulfill his fucking dream.
I mean, he could do that. But we'll see what happens. But he's coming back next year to L.A. I think L.A. did great trades at the trade deadline to get them to where they were at. Because let's be honest, without those trades, the Lakers don't even make the play-in game.
No, the Lakers did a hell of a job. Palenka and company did a hell of a job, bringing in Vanderbilt, Archimura, You know, Lonnie Walker was hurt.
D'Angelo Russell.
D'Lo came and did some work. You know what I mean? Reeves stepped up. You see, the Lakers
Austin Reeves stepped up big time for them.
Reeves stepped up. Reeves like an all-star right now, the way he was playing.
Exactly.
I mean, he averaged 22 points in that last series.
Now, I say this. LeBron is going to wait out on his decision to see what they do in the offseason. And I think they're going to make a strong push for Kyrie Irving. If you get Kyrie in there, that takes a lot of the load off of LeBron. But still, the key to that team is Anthony Davis. And we all know that guy.
Anyone that say he's cancer, though. So you want to bring cancer over there?
You give Kyrie,
you
like
say
you
that
said,
more than anybody.
Listen, I'm not telling them give Kyrie a long-term deal because we know that's a terrible move to give him a long-term deal. You get Kyrie maybe 1 or 2 years.
He ain't going for that. Kyrie want the bag right now.
Listen,
right now, whatever money Kyrie get, he want the bag right now.
Yeah,
he's not doing it for favors.
And I say, whoever gives him that bag is making a mistake because we saw the disaster he was in Brooklyn.
Facts.
You know,
I like him though. I still think he's the best pound for pound player, but to me, and he's a smart guy. If you hear him talk, he's smart.
Kyrie's smart,
but he's always doing shit to like against the grain.
That's
he always
want
to be against the grain. And that's Kyrie's problem. Kyrie want to be higher than the general manager. And, you know, it's just something wrong up there where he just feel the need to be
Let me ask you this. If you were an owner, would you trust Kyrie on a long-term deal to be there and lead the team?
I can't because of what I've seen.
Exactly.
But if you ask me who's one of the best pound for pound, Kyrie's one of the best pound for pound.
I'm not doubting his talent. He's one of the best in the game when he comes to play. I'm not doubting his talent. I'm doubting, you know, you give him a long-term deal, he's going to be taking vacation time during the season, always come up with an excuse to miss games. You know, so that's my problem with him. Other than that, if he comes to play ball, I'll pay him whatever he wants. As long as you come to play ball.
Facts. Okay, let's move on. I want to tap on 2 boxing situations. First, I want to hear your perspective. I gave a whole video on that Lomachenko shit. Not really a whole video. I gave some basketball, and they gave about 8 minutes of that Lomachenko fight. Just tap on. First of all, did you see the whole fight?
I saw the whole fight, yeah.
What was your take on that fight?
Personally, I had the fight a draw. I had it a draw.
You had it a draw?
I had it a draw. Give or take, because there were a lot of rounds that give or take could have gone either way. And stuff. But I had it a draw. I thought Lomachenko really made it into a draw when he took 2 of the last 3 rounds. And let's be honest, if Lomachenko had power, he rocked Haney a couple of times. He could have knocked his ass out if he had some power. I thought it was an exciting fight. You know, I thought Haney early on did his thing with the body shots and everything. Lomachenko came on. I had it a draw. I find it hard that it was a unanimous decision and the scores were so wide.
Yeah, one of them was 116, 112. But if it would have been a draw, I could have lived with that because the so-called 10-point system for the champion.
Yeah.
But to get victory,
it was an exciting fight.
I know in my book, Loma won. But with the 10-point system, I can see a draw. I can see that.
Yeah.
Because you got to get 58.
And let's be honest.
You got to really beat the champion to take his spot.
And let's be honest, Lomachenko's first fight in a year, if he would have had a couple fights before that, I think he whips Haney.
Yo, but he was sharp, though, dog. He was
sharp. No, he was sharp. That's what I'm saying. He was sharp.
He was hitting. He came out early. Normally, he's a slow starter. He started fast. You know, let me tell you something. That game plan was perfect.
It was.
It's just, for some reason, he didn't win the fight. He should at least got a draw, but they sending the letters up to all the chairmen and all that. They're going to make sure that they review that fight, and they're going to have up top look at that fight again because they feel it was really a bad situation.
And it's funny, I'm looking at the fight. You got rocked by Lomachenko. Imagine if that was Tank Davis hitting him.
Wow.
Okay.
But remember, styles makes fights. But I can see what you're saying because Loma's a southpaw, and also Shakur's a southpaw.
Yeah.
So if Haney got problems with Loma, Shakur and Tank Davis are definitely, to me and you, better fighters and younger fighters.
Yeah, definitely.
But we'll see. We'll see. That's why they
We'll
fight.
see, yeah.
You don't know until they fight. Now, to the fight that's coming up, Erroll Spence Jr. versus Terrence Crawford. Now, I know this is a fight we all wanted 2-3 years ago. At least it ain't like the Pacquiao-Mayweather where it took 5, 6, 7 years. This one took about 2-3 years. One's 33 years old, one's 35. Erroll Spence 28-0, 22 knockouts. Crawford 39-0, 30 knockouts. I'm looking at the lines. It's an even fight in Las Vegas. They got it even. How would you judge this fight right here if you had to judge it and pick a side?
I like both sides, but you know how I feel about Terrence Crawford, brother. You know how I feel about him. I love Bud Crawford, man. This is going to be an action fight. They both come forward. They both throw a lot of punches, and they throw heavy, heavy knockout punches. This is going. You got to look for who takes control of this fight early, who has the more effective punches early. Because this fight, I don't think, to me, this fight is not going 12 rounds.
Oh,
somebody's getting stopped. That's for sure.
So you like a pause on this fight.
Yeah, somebody's getting stopped. That's for sure.
Because a lot of people's going to expect this to be a decision kind of fight.
I don't know, man. Because let me tell you something. Bud Crawford, he can keep Erroll Spence at bay with that jab, and he throws a hard, powerful jab. Erroll Spence got to get in there and tear that body up. And a lot of people haven't been successful getting inside on Bud.
Right. This is a perfect fight. I call the truth the floor general. I like how he shortens the ring. He got nice size. Yeah. He beats you with the jab. But then you got Bud, who can hit you from any area on the canvas with power.
Yeah.
Very orthodox.
Exactly.
So, I mean, this is a tough fight to call. I think you're better off flipping a coin in the air, dog, because Vegas got the shit even. Vegas usually got one side up.
Yeah.
You
it's a tough fight to call.
Early, maybe when it comes to fight night, you'll probably see a differential. But I guarantee you it ain't going to be much because you can make a great case for both of these champions.
Exactly.
I think the fight with a clause of fight two, because we got to see two of these fights, though.
If there's a decision, it's going to probably be split. I don't see unanimous.
Who you think?
But in my opinion, with these two fighters that go forward, action fight, I think somebody's getting stopped.
Okay.
That's how I look at it.
I don't have an opinion yet. It's still early. You know, I don't have to go gun in my head. It's too early for that shit. But what I can say is this fight here is going to be everything that I think everybody expected.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen late. But like they say, better late than never, right?
Exactly.
So let's put that word. The Pacquiao fight I wasn't feeling with Mayweather, I didn't like nothing about that shit. I thought it was fake. Pacquiao taking selfies. That shit was bullshit. You know Pacquiao, he goes in with his eyes bloody red. Ain't no selfies, no nothing. He's taking selfies with Roach. It's just that sounds like entertainment, though. This here is going to be a different kind of entertainment. It's going to be two
this one
going at each other.
This one has the makings of fight of the year.
There you go. But let's see if it pans out to that.
Well,
we've seen those.
We've seen all these great.
Right now, I got the Omen shit fight of the year, but let's see if this can match that kind of intensity and fight.
Well, you know what I was going to say? We might see another Thomas Hearns and Marvin Hagler kind of fight. That was actually
that's my best fight. The 3-round fight was the best fight
the greatest,
in my book.
That's probably the greatest first round you will ever see in boxing.
That's the best 3 rounds I've seen in my life.
I agree with you on that. But when it comes to the first round alone, greatest first round ever.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I know people like to see long fights. I was cool with the 3 rounds. See, because I like to see the war zone. That's why a lot of people don't like my way of looking at boxing. Because they say, Al, you old school, Al. You got to understand the stick and move, Al. It's about not getting hit. But my era, the fighters I watch were war babies, dog. Now, I understand they're paying for it now. They having trouble peeing.
Yeah, they are.
I get it from the blows. I get it. But, you join up for fighting. If you join up for war, You gotta expect you can be missing a leg.
Oh, of course.
You can get killed, right or wrong.
Yeah.
That comes
Definitely.
with it. That comes with the territory. To me, a boxer, I hate to say it, that comes with the territory. But Mayweather changed that whole shit up with the stick and move, the whole
Well,
in.
let's be honest, because we know now. You know,
What
I'm a
it is.
Mayweather. You know, I'm a Mayweather guy through and through. But we all know
I'm not,
Mayweather's fight. But we all know Mayweather's fights were mostly all hype because you knew it was going to be a boring fight because he's not an action fighter. We all knew that.
I knew guys that said they love those fights because they love how he humiliates the opponent.
Well, let me ask you something. Hector Camacho fought the same style.
I don't know. Camacho, I like Camacho fights. Camacho, they'll strap it up with you,
I
dog.
love Camacho.
Yeah, he'll strap it up.
Now, Camacho took more.
May straps it up when he knows you're tired. Like, he's just so ahead of everybody else. And listen, that's part of his greatness. I get it. I get it. But it's just not my flow. It's not my cup of tea.
I understand what you're saying. I love Mayweather.
Nobody gonna make me like him. Nobody gonna make me like. I just feel, he's great defensively. Nobody works out like him. But to me, he's not the best boxer ever. I don't give a fuck. There's a lot of things.
I mean,
he lacks to be the best ever.
You got to put him in the top 20.
Oh, definitely.
You got to him in the top
definite. 20. I got him top 10. But I don't got him top 5.
I mean, I'm just saying, for people that actually do hate him, they can't deny he's a top 20 fighter. To me, he's in the top 10.
You got to give him that. You have to give him that.
Now, here's the deal with him and Camacho. Camacho was more action.
If May went to war a little more, in my book, I'm saying I could be wrong. Listen, it's just my opinion. It's Al York's opinion.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
If he scrabbled more, I would respect him more. And if he took on the fights, when people, the fans that are paying for it, wanted it. Not when you want to deliver it. Yeah. We're paying for it.
And
we want it, let's say we want it in 3 months, in a year. Don't make us wait 4 years for that fight. You pleasing us. We don't want paying for your fight, dog.
And this is why I get frustrated.
Struck out with him too.
And this is why I get frustrated, because back in the days, the best fought the best. There was no need to wait a year or nothing. You want to fight me? We'll fight in 6 months. That's
a lot of people
best fought the best. No
matter
what.
I'm hating X. They're like, yo, Al, you don't know about the game. That's not how it is, Al.
So
I watch Roberto Duran, Sugar Ray Leonard, Tommy Hitman Hearns, Aaron Pryor, Chavez, Aguayo, all them motherfuckers. Rusev Benitez.
By the way,
them motherfuckers was fighting, dog.
The Hawk was a man Sugar Ray Leonard ducked his whole career.
Who that?
Facts. Sugar Ray Leonard ducked Aaron Pryor his whole career, brother.
Mean, okay, the Hawk. I didn't know what you were saying.
Yep.
Listen, I can't say because I don't remember that time. From what I know, Sugar fought everybody. He fought Hagley, he fought all those cats. Duran twice, no mas. You feel me? But yo, listen, let me get my man in. X, great job. You did so good, though. You got me over the minutes. You know what I mean? Great job. But listen, I need you to stand by, because if I can't get my man in, I'm going to pull you right back up.
I got you, brother.
Okay, X me out on your phone, brother.
I'm always on my phone.
No, X me out. There's an X right there. Just X me out.
Yep, I got you. All right, brother.
Hey, brother. Okay, X-Man came in. I called him last minute, guys, and he still delivered, man. Great work by the X-Man. And yo, big dog, I didn't see you pop up, but if you in the building, hit me up, big dog. Time to pull you in. Let me get big dog in up. I can't get him in that way. Big dog, get at me so I can pull you in, brother. Yeah, big dog's running around right now, so it's hard for him to get on. Yeah, X stepped up, man. Salute the X, man. Last minute. That's what I'm talking about. I had a last minute call out and X stepped up. Yo, big dog, if you can hear me, baby, we waiting on you. You know I can't make the peoples wait that long, dog. Let me play a little bit of this till we get big dog and keep y'all a little occupied. Okay. There we go.
Yo,
What up, good brother? You all right?
man, I can't find my damn AirPods. Can you hear me?
Well, you gotta go raw. Go raw. I'm going raw too. So,
Yeah,
and I can actually hear you better.
yeah, I don't know where that shit at.
You're not gonna have a problem hearing me, dog. You know my bass. My bass is crazy through the roof, so you ain't gonna have a problem hearing me. You know what I'm saying? Big dog, let's get right at it because I kind of spent a bit of overtime with X that did a great job fulfilling. Just came in last minute. Salute to the X man. And let's go NBA Eastern Conference. Me and you called Boston to win the series, but Miami went up early on a 3-zip lead, winning by scores of 123, 116, 105, 111, 105 at Boston. Came home on 128, 102, and then Boston won that game 4, 116-99, and then went home and won game 5, 110-97. 3-2 Heat, back to South Beach. I want to hear your prediction for tomorrow's game, dog.
I think the game gonna be won within 3 points, either way.
Right.
I think it's gonna be real close. I like Boston, although I am a little concerned on me looking into it a little more. But obviously, I'm gonna stick with my guns, and Boston 7.
Like we said, that's what we said. But I'm not as confident either.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you what really made me not be so confident. When they won that first game, I must have watched 4 sports shows, including a guy on Twitter who's in Barstool, and they all saying, "Oh, this is gonna be history. They're gonna do what the Boston Red Sox did." And you know how I am. When I hear all that shit, I'm not vibing with that, dog. I've been in this game too long to jump on that train, dog. I've been on that train, dog, and I don't never hold a trophy when I get on that train, dog. Now, I know you're still thinking different because, you know, you, and I'm me. But I'm telling you what happens with me. With me, it's never holding the belt in the air. It's never. So I learned how to do, you know, the opposite of track on that. And not only that, that's a low line for me, 2.5, 3. After looking like y'all owned them the last 2 games, I expected to see 4.5, 5.
That's the kiss of death, the 2.5, 3.
That's what I'm saying. It's almost like they pulling your hand in the water. Come on, take the Celtics again. That's how I look at that shit. And you know, because we've been in the game a long time. A new gambler would be like, what the hell are they talking about? Do they even know what they, because they don't know the shit that we know. We in Vegas. We know the Vegas shuffle, which is your fucking vocabulary. That's your shit. But that shit applies. I call it Don King. My man Pete Spotto gave me that one. That's all Spotto. Don King is a perfect name for the funny shit that happens out here. So I'm thinking, even though I gave Celtics in 7, and I'm not hedging my bet, if Celtics don't win in 7, I lost. But my heart is telling me that Jimmy B and I'm going to close it tomorrow night, dog. That's what my heart is telling me. If
they don't, toast.
They can't go back to Boston. They're not coming back alive, dog. Like Philly. Same thing like Philly. Philly got left out there. Third quarter, Boston went on a 26-2 run. Ball game. Right or wrong?
You're right. I see obviously I'm tied in heavy on the series, the futures and everything with Boston and all that. So my only hedge is Heat +3. I'm going to take the 3 because I know if Heat win, okay, I get a little money back. But if they lose, they might only lose by 1 or 2 or some shit like that. And I might hit both sides, and if I lose, if Boston wash them, I'll be glad I lost my head.
Right.
That's where I'm at. I mean, I don't see Boston losing at the Garden for the rest of the season.
That's what I'm saying. They've been losing over there too much.
I'm talking about even if they get past this, they go to Denver. They got home court advantage. I don't think they lose in the first 2 games.
That's not gonna happen. They've been losing too much over there.
Yeah,
So that's
I don't think I'm losing in the Garden no more this year.
right.
So they got the toughest game at Task, the biggest game of the year for both teams, Game 6, and we're gonna see where the chips land.
And then it's the same movie as Philly from after Game 4 and 5. Not the beginning, because it's a different beginning, but it's almost like the same ending they're trying to put out, dog. Feel me?
That's right.
Boston Game 6 in Philly, they did, and they come home and win. Same shit. They got to win Game 6 in Miami. Listen, if it wins, I won my bet. You know, I gave out Boston 7. Everybody got to give me props. I'm not hedging my bets, but just my heart is telling me, Al, you know, I'm hedging out. I'm hedging out. So, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. So, my thing is, it's gonna be a great game, dog.
Oh yeah.
Okay, let's move on. I mean, I want to keep on. I can talk that whole shit for the rest of the show, dog. Denver swept the LA Lakers, big dog. We all know that. That's no secret. Right now, you Pelinka, even though you don't look like Pelinka, you look more like Kwame Brown. But let's just make believe you Pelinka right now.
Yeah.
What do you want to do first? Do you want to lock in LeBron to make sure he's there? But even if you do that, what do the Lakers need to do to get over the hump, dog? Because they got swept against Denver. They have to make an adjustment.
Lakers got some assets now. They played their ass off, and some of them cats have earned some contracts or some potential contracts, like Austin Reeves. I don't know his name, Ryu, whatever his name is. Hachi, whatever, the 6'9", 6. Yeah. You got him. Yeah.
You gotta sign him.
You gotta sign him in Austin.
Yep.
You use Russell, what's his name? D'Lo. You use D'Lo as a trading tool.
Yeah, D'Lo got to go. He didn't show up against Denver. He got to go.
He's not playing no D. He's a defensive liability.
Not only that, average 7 points and you a so-called scorer. You got to go. They did good before that, but he didn't show out when they needed him.
When they needed him. And then
now do you keep Schroeder or you go get a point guard?
Schroeder's the anchor. Schroeder's the anchor. He's the guy that guards the PG 94 feet. He's good off the bench. He don't make too many mistakes. He don't turn the ball over too much. He's a good backup PG. And I just think LeBron playing possum. He's just doing what all the old quarterbacks do. Brady did it. Rodgers did it. You know, when they get at the tail end of their career, they start talking retirement, kind of put some pressure on the franchise. So I don't think I wouldn't pay no attention to him because I think he's going to stay there anyway. His boy going to SC, so he not going far. Either he retires or he's playing.
Why they saying the Knicks basically got like a 67% chance of landing him? Where's that coming from?
I didn't look too far into it. Maybe the kind of money they got freed up or what they can do, but I didn't look. You know, that's all mock draft stuff. That
do 1 year with the Knicks and then go back with LA when the sun comes out. You don't think that's possible?
No.
Let's say the Knicks drop him 60 M's and be like, no, look, fuck that 47.
He's already.
I know you the money, dog, but at the end of the day, 17 million more is 17. You could just get that to wifey and be like, you know what? This 17's for you, baby. You don't want to not take that 17.
No.
You understand me?
You don't think so?
No, I know he got all the money, but like I said, when you got money, there's always people in the family that would happily take that money you don't want. You understand me? Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me, I tell you. Yeah. He can let his son have that. Yo, this your beginning shit.
Oh, shit, he got
then before you get signed shit, now you got money in the bank. But because the Knicks will throw him some money like that. Knicks be the number one. LeBron would immediately be their number one. I know it's hypothetically thinking, but when I heard that 67%, that's what got me thinking that this shit could be possible. I seen less percentage shit happen.
That's true.
Right or wrong?
That's real.
Like
That's real.
KD going to Phoenix. Like, that shit was like, wow. Like, I mean, I know he was going somewhere, but I didn't see them with Booker.
That shit was crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Even the Kyrie with Luka was a little crazy. To be honest with you, I did both videos that Kyrie Luka did way better than the Durant fucking Booker shit.
Right.
And it's funny because Durant and Booker went deep, but Kyrie and them didn't even make the playoffs. But so you don't see that as happening, so you think it's more like metaphors, right?
Yeah, I just think they fucking around because this boy at USC, he's not going far. I don't think. And then his younger boy just transferred. He's playing with Chris Paul's son out in LA too. They transferred to another high school. Like, either he retires, which I don't see him retiring after getting swept. And
you know why he ain't retiring? He already said he thinks he's better than 90% of the players in the league. He ain't retiring.
No, he's not going nowhere. He would have made an announcement. They would have gave him the farewell tour. He would have got his roses all the way through, like Kobe.
And not only that, he's got to get healthy. He did a lot of that work with that bum ankle. You got to listen. I give nothing but love, man. The only thing is, it's hard for me to give LeBron a lot of love because then all these LeBron GOAT thinkers start running with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I got no Parker still hitting my inbox with shit that Pippen said about that. Pippen said that, LBJ is better. I said, yo, Noah, do you even know what the hell is going on? Do you even know that Jordan's son is spanking Pippen's wife? Do you know that? Do you know he putting her to sleep? And do you know that he changed his whole shit after he was putting her to sleep? Because people talking that Jordan's the best shit.
He dunking on her with two hands, G.
Exactly. So, you remember when he said Jordan was better than LeBron? As soon as Jordan's son was scraping that girl, he changed his whole shit.
Changed his shit.
His whole story switched up.
Scotty a weirdo
like the
now.
gangster dudes on the internet that you catch them live, their whole shit switch up.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
what's the name? I don't even know them rappers, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Whack 100. You know what I'm saying? I already know.
Yeah.
Nigga, listen, niggas switch their whole metaphors, their narrative switch up, all that shit.
Yeah.
Real talk. Real talk. So my thing is like this, dog. Stop inboxing me. There's nothing to talk about. LeBron James did an incredible feat. Let me tell you something. What he did is close to impossible at that age.
Right.
But stop taking any little thing he does constructively and start talking GOAT talk, my man.
It's crazy.
You feel me?
It's crazy.
Yo, the best way to put it, I forgot who said this. I'm taking a book out of somebody's page. If you bring 6 girls to your house and you slammed all 6 girls, you the man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You bring 11 girls to your house or 10 girls to your house and you smash 4 times and 6 times you didn't, you have a problem to me. No, I'm keeping it 100.
You less than 50%.
Exactly. And you like the only Hall of Famer that I know with a losing record.
There you go.
That's all I'm going to say. Nothing, and I'm not even going to mention it.
But you got to the house. You got to the crib. You just couldn't finish it.
Don't get flowers for that, big dog. Yo, Nick White on TV trying to make a case.
He was watching movies on the couch, dog.
Dog.
He was there.
Big nose Nick White always talking about you can't discredit him for making it 10 times.
Right.
I could. They don't remember the losers.
No.
If it's like that, then Buffalo Bills should be on the map if it's like that.
Yeah,
they
but
went 4 straight years. Nobody ever mentioned Buffalo Bills.
But if you think about it, he did all that in the East. He came out to the Wild Wild West and been getting served. And then he made a push this last
He caught a bubble. He caught a bubble that me and you ain't happy about.
He caught the bubble. But he caught the bubble in the West. But shit, ain't nobody was ready. You know what I mean?
He would have won this year. that shit would have, I would not call him the GOAT, but that would have made me like really give it up to him. Like I give it up to him now, dog. Right now, I'm giving it up for him. But if he would have won this year, my man, with them late trades, yo, I would have been praising LeBron James.
For sure.
Real talk.
I was praising
But I still would not made him number one.
I was praising them already, G. I just knew they didn't have enough to beat them boys out in Denver. It is what it is. I told you it was going to serve the Dubs. It was a bad matchup, but Denver was just as big.
Big man for Joker, that because AD ain't chopped liver, but Murray became the old Murray. That was the difference.
That was
the bubble Murray.
That was the problem right there.
When that dude's hitting from anywhere like that, dog, every time the Lakers made a run, that last game, me and you had the Lakers and the third game. Mm-hmm. Murray killed us. I'm going to be honest with you. Murray killed us. Even though we had Denver for the series, but we were trying to make, in-game money. We trying to make more money.
That's it.
Murray did it to us, dog. That's all I got. Every time they made a push, 15-point lead at half, Murray. And Joker's always going to do what he do.
Fucked them up.
Yeah, big dog. Today, oh my God, for it being a day that I needed an hour more, you stepped up, X stepped up. And any last words, big dog, before we exit? I got to give out these gifts to these people.
I know you got to give out the gifts. All the games is over, so I got a little time to get today. Again, appreciate everything you do. Thanks for having me during the NBA season, NBA play.
I know. Thanks, nigga. You.
It is.
I got everybody. I got a baseball guy. You know the NBA, dog. You win NBA, so I know what time it is.
Yeah, that's my shit. And then you ain't seen that fat motherfucker Jesse on here, have you? You heard from him?
Seen him live, nothing.
That motherfucker ran.
You don't even gotta ask me that, because I'm gonna approach him. I'm gonna hit him up. Yo, what's up with my man Paper?
Oh yeah.
That's real talk.
That nigga in the bush.
I gotta go through you with that. I'm your son. You gotta pay that. If I see that light green with his name, I'm hitting him up ASAP.
Yeah, that nigga was talking all that shit. Oh, I'm gonna come to Vegas, get my bread and all that.
Yeah.
Talking.
And he lost fair and square, and now he ducking.
Yeah, he ran.
Now he ducking.
But it's all good.
Going that 6 year to fight Pacquiao shit.
Ain't nobody else fuck with him, though. Anybody listening, nobody else fuck with Jesse Gambino.
That's real talk.
He writes checks his ass can't cash.
There you go. And that's true story. I'm here to validate that. And he better step it up, because you stepped it up when you had to.
Yeah.
He got to step it up, and that's that.
You got it.
Okay, big dog. Yo, we got a couple games live.
Oh, yeah.
I lost my first bet. I'm trying to get back my second bet. You see anything? Let me know, dog.
I got the A's on the first 5 plus the hook.
Okay.
You can get the A's plus the hook. They're going to at least.
See if I can get to that right after the show. Big dog, stay up. Much love, brother.
All right, G.
Okay. Let me hurry up and get this on, because we got to get these the spin-off off. Okay, let the best person win. Guys, we only going to try to deliver y'all the show we can do, man. Hopefully you guys enjoy everything we putting out for y'all, man. Because everything's from the hump, man. I promise you that, man. Okay, round 4, giveaway 1. I gotta rush this. Cause I got a 1 hour, I got a meeting for 1 hour. So right now I got like 6 minutes, so I gotta rush this. Let the best person win, guys. Great show, X-Man. Deliver, I appreciate you. Big dog always doing what he do. And let's just keep it going, man. This shit is light work. Light work. All right, here we go. 1 through 20. Let the best person win. 1 ball we looking for. 1 ball. Lupo in the building. I see you, OG. Big Lupo, Jeremy in the building. Here we go. Giveaway 1, round 4, winner is 1 ball only. we got it. We got it right there. Giveaway 1, round 4 winner is number 3. Number 3. Now this is for real. B4. Last week I fucked up because I was looking at this side. 13 came out and I called his name and 13 is order. So I apologize, B4, but now number 3, I'm on it. B4 is your winner. Congratulations, OG. Let's go to round 2. Let me have you up. I'm on time restriction. B4 back in the winner's circle. That should be number 2 for B4, 2 or 3. I get the exact number and I'll post it up. I don't have it in front of me. Give me a minute, guys. 21 through 40. Guys, if I'm yelling, work with me, man. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, man. I know I got bass in my joint. You gotta have that energy. If you don't bring no energy, you can't move nobody. I learned that from Busta Rhymes growing up. You gotta have that energy. Okay. Marinate these motherfuckers. Make sure all the chickens get marinated. One ball only. Give away 2, round 4. Let's get it. Got 3 minutes left. Let's get this out of here. Easy money, guys. You know what it is. These power you need it. Hit me up. Okay, we got a winner. I know you see it. We got a winner right here. Give away 2, round 4. Winner is 28. 28. That's my boy Sinbad, baby. Sinbad in the building, baby. You already know. Let's close it up, summary, and we the fuck out of here. Summary real quick. Great job by the X-Man coming in, fulfilling the spot. One of my boys had an emergency. I can't get into it. It's personal. Called X-Man last minute. He said, yo, Al, I need a shape up. I need a cut, but I'll do it for you. I'm going to step up. He stepped up, handled his business. Salute to the X-Man. Raymond Gates came through, a.k.a. the door catcher. You know how he do with the NBA. He fucks with the NBA hard, baby, hard. That's why I call him the Kwame Brown of the NBA. But he's not a bust, though. No disrespect to Kwame, but Kwame was a bust. Kwame's serious with it with his podcast. No, he's one of the top best. But as a ball player, let's keep it 100. He was a bust at number 1. I'm just keeping it 100. I'm not here trying to, play him, judge him or nothing. We're keeping it all the way 100. Great job with the NBA. LeBron, we talked about a little bit of LeBron. We talked the boxing, Spence, the Loma aftermath. We gave y'all a little bit of everything. We wanted to touch up on some baseball. We didn't have time to touch up on no baseball. But I want to say thank you guys. I love you guys. Al York Sports, the raw truth. Salute to Brian Ford and salute to Sinbad, our giveaway winners for this week. Much love.